Hi there, it's me, Maria with Roaming, and what you're about to see in this video is an absolute miracle of nature. It won't be long, but you'll love it. Good morning! This is our second day in Yellowstone. We have just woken up. Yesterday we literally went to sleep like grandpas, probably at 8:30 p.m. because we're in the campground with no electricity, nothing, no reception. So we had a lot of hours of sleep, and now we came back to the point which we wanted to check out yesterday night, but it was too rainy and too dark already. So we're at the lake. This is the biggest lake in Yellowstone, and I think it is called Yellowstone Lake. Everything here is called Yellowstone River, Yellowstone Canyon, Yellowstone Lake, so everything is related to the name of the park itself. And it's so quiet and peaceful here. This is amazing, but it's just 7 a.m. now, so most likely that's why it's so quiet and peaceful. We're still hoping on seeing some wildlife on the way to the geysers, but at the moment we're just gonna have a small breakfast here and enjoy the view. Is the biggest in Yellowstone geyser. It is called Old Faithful, right? The Old Faithful geyser, and it erupts approximately every 90 minutes. We have just missed an eruption. It happened anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes ago, and the next one will be in like an hour 20 minutes from now. Besides this one, which is the biggest and it does the biggest eruptions, there are a lot of other smaller geysers which do small eruptions, but we're just gonna take a walk around and we'll be keeping an eye on the biggest one and be back here by the time of the next eruption just to see what happens. Either way, the park is almost empty. It's just 9 a.m. right now, and to be honest, I think that we have chosen one of the best times, besides the cold, because it is really cold, one of the best times to visit Yellowstone. We haven't been in any traffic jam or any people jam or like nothing. Literally, it's been almost empty everywhere. Like this morning, look at this geyser. It is literally transparent. You can see through. The water is super clear and light blue. It's called actually the blue stars. I don't think I mean, you can't really see stars in there, but it does look so cool.
I mean, it's for the shape. It's almost like a star.
Is it? This is a geyser as well. Look at that. Every single geyser has a totally different shape. Like we have seen the one in a shape of almost star. There are another ones just in a circle shape. These ones, they don't even look like geysers. This is incredible. I feel like those look like mushrooms. Right behind me there is the hot spring. Again, it's very pretty and it's also transparent. So this one is a spring. The other ones we have seen, some of them are springs, some of them are geysers, and the main difference is that geysers do erupt, and then the springs, they're just hot, they might boil, but they never erupt. So they're just here forming these spaces of water. But the geysers, they just throw water outside and they do sometimes eruptions. Like the other one we have just seen does eruptions once within 10 hours to 5 days. So you never know when it's gonna happen. You can just like walk by it and gonna erupt right next to you. Obviously, bro, I'm still so amazed of everything what is going on. We're literally walking in a crater of a volcano, right? Mm-hmm. This is the very first geyser that we see erupting. One more! back at Old Faithful. The next eruption was estimated to be at 10:29. It's just 10:10 now, but it might happen 10-15 minutes before or after. So you just prefer to be here to not miss it. It happens approximately every 90 minutes. So it's already full of people. Look at that. A lot of people already waiting for the eruption. It is happening. So tall. This is so tall. I'm shocked. Oh my god! Wow. This is so tall.
So what are we doing here?
Walking through the forest because you made me to.
Yes, because you didn't want to walk the trail?
So the thing is that where we started at Old Faithful and we walked around for around how long was it, like 30 minutes I guess. We have seen only a part of the geysers and of the hot springs which are there. Not hot springs, how are they called? Springs, right?
Yeah,
they're the hot springs. So we have seen only half of the park. Have you heard that? Bro, it's moving. Do you think that it's going to erupt? Bro, let's run. Fuck. But I think we're too close for this. Have you felt the ground?
Yes, it was moving.
What
What
the
the
heck?
fuck?
Okay, should we run? Run, serious. So we came to the beginning of the other trailhead from another part of the park. There is a parking lot for some other geysers on that side, and it's just like, how long is it? Like a kilometer to get to the geysers and to the hot springs, but we literally have seen one there already. And this one,
Which is really the giant.
this one is really big. Yeah, this is a big pool.
That's Goat Spur.
We're at the Grotto Geyser. Apparently it's not a geyser, so this is considered the most unusual shaped geyser in the whole park, just to its shape. And the eruptions might be up to, what is 40 feet, told me, up to like 13 meters I guess, somewhere. Or the usual eruptions are just 5 meters. The biggest ones might be up to 15 meters, and that happens every 50 minutes or 24 hours. So we are very lucky to be in this very moment right here and to observe some of its eruptions. We have just reached the most beautiful pool in this whole park. It has so many colors, look at that. And you can see deep through it, and the edges are just amazing. This orange yellowish color, oh my gosh. This is called the Morning Glory Pool, and it's literally in the other part of the park. I don't know how we ended up here. I would never walk so far, but thanks to my boyfriend that he brought me here. Honestly, like, this is the most beautiful pool that we have seen today.
Okay, how do you feel?
I'm tired.
Are you already tired of that many geysers?
We've been walking for the past 3 hours, but yeah, there are a lot of them. And now we're in a totally different side of the park, and we haven't even seen the part that we have seen already, if it makes sense. So I have no clue how big this park is.
But the pad is really nice.
We are in a totally different part of the whole park right now, far away from the Old Faithful. I think we're like 2 miles away, and this is another area full of the I assume they're all geysers, to be honest. There might be some hot springs, but all of them are boiling, all of them are erupting. And these are the geysers which are erupting the most frequent. If to compare with all the others from the park, these ones, they might erupt, I assume, like every 20-30 minutes or something. We have just literally seen that one erupting like somewhere around 15 minutes ago, and I assume that it's getting ready to erupt again. And these ones are the most smoky and steamy geysers. Oh my gosh, it is! Look at that! Well, for today, these are going to be the last geysers that we are going to see, and we are moving forward to a total other part of the park. So let's just say bye to the geysers, to the hot springs, to the pools, to everything. It's been awesome, amazing, something totally incredible that I don't think that I've seen anywhere else in the world, and I don't honestly think this exists anywhere else. So it's a totally unique experience. Our lunch for today is express ramen express. So we got this in Walmart, and I think that they were like $1.50. They're very useful when you do car camping, or when especially you go to national parks, because it's very difficult to find any food here. There are some restaurants, but they are really far away in the park, so we didn't have time to drive to any of those restaurants. But we stopped at a gas station, and I just asked them if I can get some hot water. They didn't even charge me, so this is literally a $1.50 lunch, which is hot, very appropriate for this weather. It warmed us up, so cheers. We have decided to just pass by Teton Park, which is at the southern exit from Yellowstone. So literally you exit Yellowstone and you enter Teton Park right away. And we have been driving around for 10 minutes already, and I think that this is the most spectacular view that you can have so far. This is all by the lake. Those mountains are all covered on the peaks with snow. We are not planning to stop anywhere. We're just planning to drive through. I honestly don't think we have enough time to stop by, and even though you do stop by, it's going to be the same view as we have right here. So you can go down to the lake and just take a stroll, or just basically drive through. Our first getaway from Yellowstone. We are in Jackson right now, still in Wyoming.
That looks like a burrata un poquito.
Does it? That's sour cream.
But that's sour cream.
We stopped in a Mexican place. I think that we both love Mexican or Latin food. and I got the veggie quesadilla. My boyfriend got the famous fajitas.
So this is, to be honest with all of you, this is the only Mexican food I really like.
So this is the first normal meal. Oh no, we did have a good meal yesterday. Okay, so this is the second meal of the day of our trip. The moment we are in Park City in Utah State, because it is so cold. Ready winter, real winter here. It's all full of snow.